Buenos días, o buenas noches, o buenas tardes. Me llamo Mateo Salvador y jugamos más videojuegos, ¿no? Okay, you know what? We're never doing that again. Moving on. Hello everybody, my name is Mateo Salvador. Welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator. So in today's episode, we're jumping right into it. We are harvesting our canola field, which I'm kind of excited because you want to know what I did yesterday? I got all Farming Simulator videos uploaded. Last episode will be uploading in about, well actually, it will go live in about 27-ish minutes. It is where we harvest our oat field, our oat field. I notice when I'm talking, I always say our instead of our, and yeah, it's fun. So yes, we're going to get right to work today. I do have some stuff to show you, but we will get right to work and start doing some of this stuff. I did get the global company mod, so we have some of that stuff to play with. I'm pretty sure we're not going to play with it yet, but we have it there at our disposal. Adds a bunch of buildings into the game, a bunch of cool stuff we can play with, like a potato sorter, potato washer. Whoa, what was that? You guys see that? Hey, are we supposed to be getting the whatchamacallit? Okay, hold up. Why aren't we doing the whatchamacallit? Straw swath, no, but shouldn't the whatchamadeal be shooting out? Interesting. Shouldn't we be getting grain that's not, like, that's shooting out of, like, what do you call it, a mulcher? Maybe? I wonder why it's not doing it. Okay, well, you know what? Let's go back to the farm real Let's go back to the farm real fast, because I actually have some stuff to show you. Okay, so we have the Deutzfa. We have some stuff we got to do real fast. I have a heartbreaking situation. Here I have my my auger. Don't want to put your arms in that. If you guys know Harmless Farmer, he apparently lost his arms when he was 2 in one of these. So we have a depressing situation here, and it's that the auger is not fitting into the building. But that's okay. We can still use the auger later. Because when we unload these buildings, we can actually use the auger to help us unload these buildings and get into a trailer. For now, we're just going to have to go old school and use the skid steer, but that's okay. Let's park that right over here. Okay. I got a few mods actually. One of those tractors is another Deutz, and I know what you're saying. Deutz, you love your Deutz. And it's this one right here. Yeah, it's apparently like a little more of a modern, it's more like ours actually. Because, okay, so you have ours, right? It's like this. And then you have a smaller one. The nose is a lot smaller on this one. And then we have this one. And a guy just came out with this one. It's like a very updated version. So what do we got? I actually haven't taken a look at this yet. Oh, look at that. You can change the cab around. That's cool. Old cab. Agristar D. Okay, so you have, okay, the DX, yeah. Interesting. Is there anything on the interior that looks different? Okay, so nothing on the interior. It kind of just seems like the side. Oh, I see. So that changes. Interesting. And the new cab. Nice. Wow, that looks really cool, actually. What is that? Okay, so we have that, and then that. Nice. I actually really like that new cab. That looks pretty cool. We have tires. Bunch of really cool different tires to play around with. We have front load. We have a PTO shaft in the front. That's cool. We have that. So we have weights, which is pretty cool. We can also change the colors. Yeah. Personally, green reads Deutz. I think if you have any other color that isn't green, that's not a Deutz. Okay, so you have wheels. You got huge wheels. You have wide tires, which, okay, nice. Those tires actually don't look that bad for this tractor. Twin tires, of course, which actually don't look horrible. I'm starting to look at these double tires and say that they don't actually suck. Okay, what else do we got? We got an engine, so you can get a maximum of 118 horsepower. Nice. And have the front loader, of course, which I think this tractor is pretty cool. It's available on the mod hub as well. And there was another tractor. There were a few other mods I got as well. So, yeah, I think I don't even know what mods I got. Okay, I did get a seeder, and I haven't used it yet. Is it a seeder that we can plant wheat with? Oh, yes. Okay. I don't know. We'll have to see. So these seeders are kind of cool. It's the Vaterstad. which I've never seen in real life, but I think they have these in Canada, don't they? So yeah, pretty cool cedar there. We're going to get right back into business, though. Just some pretty cool stuff. And there was something else, and I cannot remember what it was that I wanted to talk about. Yeah, I can't remember. Okay, so I guess we'll just get back to work. Yeah, I really wanted to use that auger in today's episode, but it seems that if we can't use it, we'll just have to improvise and do some different things. But that's okay. That is okay. Alrighty, let's try something. I think the combine might be a little bugged out. We can shut off the hazard lights and the beacons. I don't think we need the beacons up. I think I'm going to hire a worker to help us out for today. I just want to see something real fast. I think this thing might be just a little bit bugged. Ah, there we go. See, I need to lower that so that this thing starts mulching this thing up. Because in Farming Simulator, Canola does not give you a straw swath, which is okay. And I think that might be okay because this field is quite big. So let's see if this does anything. It should do. If it doesn't, I don't know what to say. Yes, look, there we go. And now it's leaving that nice little swath of chopped up straw behind us that will be used as like a natural fertilizer, I think. So that is good. Hopefully everybody is enjoying their breaks if anybody is off work because of the, coronavirus. On Instagram, I have a friend who's calling it Chronocation. So it's fun. I still have schoolwork that I have to do, so it's giving me a lot of time to be able to upload. Because as I'm doing schoolwork, I'm keeping videos in the background, uploading and things like that. So that is how I am ahead of schedule. If you're wondering how I got the last 2 videos up, because it is not me to post 2 videos a day in a row. Most of the time I upload 1 video, and then 2 years later I come back and upload the next video. But no, that didn't happen. I got work done yesterday. A lot of work done yesterday. I'm happy. Today wasn't that great of a day. I'm honestly exhausted. Have some stuff I could be doing, but I just need to calm my brain down. And what's a better way to do it than with Farming Simulator? Am I wrong or am I wrong? I mean, am I right or am I right? Oh, this is great. So I talked about the updated version of this map. All these trees in the updated version of is this Hazard County? Oh, Midwest Horizon. All of these trees in the updated version of this map are going to disappear. That is why I'm not playing on the updated map yet, because our canola field disappears in the updated version. And I'm not sure if the grain that we have stored in the barns are going to disappear. If it disappears, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring back this version of the map. I'm going to sell the grain, and then we'll continue, as if nothing ever happened at all. The reason I'm not selling it right now is because of prices. Prices will be way better for wheat in the coming months than they will be right now. Obviously, in winter, they'll be up by like an extra 120-ish bucks, which is actually pretty good, seeing how much wheat we actually have stored up. I'm thinking out of all the fields we have, the best field we're probably going to get is this one and this one. We sprayed this one with weed killer and fertilizer. No, I think we only sprayed it with fertilizer. I'm not sure if there are any weeds in it. Yeah, there's some, but there's less than this one. So I'm pretty sure, I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm happy with the harvest so far. Hopefully you are too. Can you believe it? We've already went around this field twice. Not twice. Yeah, definitely twice. Almost a full lap around the field already. It's probably been like 35 minutes since I started the recording, but Farming Simulator. There's a thing about Farming Simulator. You can waste a lot of time without knowing it. That's why I have so much trouble keeping these videos short, because there's just so much to do, so much to record. I'm thinking what we're going to do is I'm going to set this off on a little bit of a time lapse. If I don't set this, I don't know. I might set this up on a worker to get us done with. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. But hopefully you are enjoying this. Yeah. So Fun time we have. And you know what a great thing is? This is the first field we ever planted, and here we are harvesting it. That is a great feeling. A great feeling, indeed. All right, well, you know what? I'm going to set you guys up on a little bit of a time lapse. I think that's probably going to be the rest of this video, is just like a little bit of a time lapse as we get this field done. Hello, your Amazon package was delivered. Was it delivered? Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Let's do this. I'm going to turn around. Actually, first off, what I'm going to do is I'm going to shut this off. We're going to go unload the grain here. Have some fun. What's our fuel looking on this tractor? Okay, so we're about less than half a tank, which is fine. All right. Well, as I say, I'm going to set you up on a little bit of a time lapse. I will see you if anything pops up. All right, this is going to be a well worth it field. I can see it. See you in a bit. Well, we are a good ways into the field, I think. Yeah, we're pretty good. Let's unload this trailer here, and let's unload the combine, and then I think what we're going to do is we're going to return home with the trailer. I'm going to set the combine up with a worker, see if there's anybody in the village who wants to, or in the county who wants to help us out. But I think this will be okay. We got to see how we're going to put this into the barn, because what we could do is we could probably just back... Ooh, well, what do you know? Trailer's full. I'm going to set this up with a worker, as I just said. I don't even know. I think I'm going to take out what I just recorded because that was pretty bad. Okay, so let's see how we're going to do this. We might not need the skid steer. I'm hoping we don't need the skid steer. But my plan is we're going to put it in this barn here. Oats are going to go in that barn over there, that far one. If we have too many oats, I don't know what we're going to do. Yeah, this will be fun. All right, let's see. We might be able to just back this up right in here without having to use the skid steer. I'm thinking we might have to use the skid steer just to be able to kind of move it around a little bit, but if we can just dump it right in here without having to use the skid steer, that would be definitely a very, very, good thing. I think right there might do us pretty good. Okay, it's tipping. Now, see, if we could just put the auger in here, we won't have to worry about any of this. But seeing that The auger is kind of a no-go at the moment because it doesn't fit in the doors. We're just going to have to improvise. In which case, I might have to buy something. And that thing I will buy, I don't actually have enabled at the moment. Actually, I might have it enabled. It'd be in MISC, no? Would be the shovel. It's only $100, but the shovel might actually help us around a little bit. Probably won't, but I don't know. It's a cool little thing that we could buy to help us shovel around the grain. Yeah, I think we're doing okay. You know how much I'd love having another tractor? There's a lot of work we could be doing right now if we had another tractor. I'd love to set a course play up and have this tractor running the course play and then us doing something else, because there are things we need to get done. For example, I'd love to start cultivating this all up and plowing it and everything like that. We didn't get the chance to plow it last year because we were doing more of a no-till method in our farming strategies. And I think that's taking down the yield a little bit, unfortunately, but that is okay. Yeah, the field could be doing a lot better than it is doing. I'm pretty sure if the field wasn't as fertilized as it currently is, we would be having a really bad yield in this field. Like, we probably would still be... I don't even know if we'd have unloaded the combine. We probably would have, but we definitely wouldn't have had a trailer load already if this field wasn't fertilized at all. But, yes. I think I fertilized this field in a video that accidentally got deleted. But, yes, we're cracking along, so that's good. How much would it cost to get a corn sowing machine? Because, see, we got to do some planning for next year. I hate the 3-point linkage machines. I just don't like them. The 3-point linkage sewing machines just are not the greatest. I mean, they're okay, but they could be better. Definitely these machines are out of the question, $142,000. I'm not even sure if we're going to get that much money. Yeah, my hope is for next year I can buy some machinery, at least a sewing machine, and this land right here. I'd love to start farming this land, because then we can say we own this whole area. Which would be really awesome. We own everything between our house and the end of Field 24 here. What the hell was that? Whoa, holy garbage. Hold on one second. That was just an earthquake. Whoa, holy Jesus. You guys remember from Airport CO, you guys couldn't hear anything. But I think that was just an earthquake. I'm actually freaked out right now. Obviously, you guys are just watching and you guys like, what is this guy talking about? Let's get back into the combine, start talking. The whole house just shook. Wow, okay. That was unexpected. Oh man, I'm going to be hearing about that in the news soon enough. Okay, I remember. If you guys remember back to Airport CO, I want to say it was like episode something or another, 10-ish, 13 maybe. I was recording and then I felt the whole room shake and I said, oh, it must be my dog. He must have rammed his head into the door or something like that. Occasionally he does that. And then I ended up hearing a little later about an earthquake. And I was like, oh, that was an earthquake. Well, the whole house just shook right now. I'm thinking that was definitely an earthquake. Wow, that was actually really scary. Not gonna lie. Let's see. That's crazy. You know what? By the end of the episode, I guarantee you, we're gonna have some news about what just happened, of why my house just shook. Definitely was not my German Shepherd. I forgot I was going to name that episode My German Shepherd Caused an Earthquake. Wow, that was, yeah, that was interesting. Alrighty, well, you know what? I think I'm going to head you off on another time lapse. We're going to have fun. We're going to get this field done with, and we're going to be proud, because I think we're probably about halfway done now. If I had to imagine, not even halfway done. If you're to put this all together, we're probably sort of-ish halfway done. We got a lot to do. Time-lapse worthy, or live stream worthy. I was going to do a live stream, but I don't have time to right now. The amount of time it would take me to set everything up, it would be too late. So yes, let's enjoy the green. Oh dear. I will see you in a bit. Okay, so I ran out of fuel. Okay, that's interesting. Okay. I guess that's doable. Okay. Okay. I did not notice I was running out of fuel. Hope you cannot hear. Is my microphone picking that up? No, it's not. Okay, it's fine. Okay. So that being said, I guess we're going to have to go to the store. Do I have the thing enabled? I should have it enabled. If I don't have it enabled, it's going to make me explode. Oh, great, I do. 20 liters. How many liters of fuel does this whatchamacallit require? 350. Great. Let me see. Yes. Okay, so that's 500 liters total. I'm thinking we should really get one of those. Okay, I need to get a pallet. Do I have a pallet fork? Do I have a pallet? I think I have a pallet fork. Oh, no, you know what? I can probably just not bring that, because why would I ever do that? Okay, so we're out of fuel. Let's get... I should have the mod enabled, yes. We're going to get a pallet. I guess we can just lease it. It's like 51 bucks. We'll lease that. And I think what we can do is get one of these. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy 2 of these. Used barrel or a new barrel? Interesting. I kind of like the used barrel. All right, we're going to buy 1, 2, 3. Because I feel like we're going to use fuel out of this combine really quickly. What does that mean for us? That means we got to return home. We got to grab a trailer. We got to grab our front loader, our skid steer, and run down to the store because I'm out of fuel. So I guess I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so you know what I just realized? I just realized our trailer, which I was going to use to carry our skid steer, has round bales on it. So I guess we're just going to have to go down to the store with just a skid steer. That's okay. I was hoping we could at least load it up on a trailer to make the traveling a little quicker, but I guess if we don't really have our trailer available to us at this very moment, we'll just travel with the skid steer. It'll be okay. But that was so unexpected. I just all of a sudden the machine shut off and I'm like, what happened? And then it says out of fuel. And I said, wow, out of fuel already. Actually, let me wonder, how much fuel does this thing use? So there's 290. Okay, interesting. Maybe it's because I was just using it or something. Like I don't know. What does that mean? What is that? I don't know what that is. Is that like dryer? Just for harvester work, also suitable header. Okay. What does this mean? I don't really know what this means. All right, well, you know what? I got to go head down to the store because, yay fuel problems. Yay gas tanks. Yay to those hungry gas tanks that so happily inhabit our tractors and combines and everything. Oh, joy. It'll be a slow journey, but I'll see you in a little bit. The joys of only going 18 kilometers a mile, 18 kilometers an hour down the road. I guess we can take the time to notice this beautiful sunflower field that is right next to us. Alrighty. Here we are. So, I think I can just lift these up, right? Oh, no, are they too heavy? Oh, wait. Why can't I lift these up? Oh, joy. Are these too heavy? Okay, so that's not that heavy. Oh, joy. Okay. Maybe what we have to do is... Okay. Let's see if we can do something about these. I need to be able to lift these up and put them onto... This thing just does not want to cooperate. I'm trying to put this on the pallet because it's clearly too heavy for me to lift up. Stupid. Okay, you know what? Let's try this. Okay. Can we roll this? I'm sorry. You know, I would push this, but unfortunately it just doesn't want to cooperate. So... Hey, that was easy. Look at that. That's all I needed to do. Was just tip it over and lift it up like this. So now what I should be able to do is put it onto the little tiny this thing. Hopefully it doesn't stop. Just stop. 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 Okay, first one's on. Oh no, and it's fine. Just stay. Thanks. Man, the governor is talking. I'm actually listening to the governor on coronavirus. That's what I'm listening to in the background. And he's talking about potentially shutting school down for like the rest of the school year, which, you know, this school year has probably been one of the worst school years I think I've ever experienced in my life. Everything's just been really bad. This is the first time in my life that I've ever failed a class. Things are just going bad. I failed a class this year, and I've never failed. Like, the last time I think I've ever gotten a grade below a C was my second grade year. Usually I have A's, B's, then 1 C. That's usually on average. Then this year happened, and I, for the first time since like second grade, experienced an F, and I wasn't able to get back from it, and it was a shame. There's just a lot of really bad things that happened this year, and oh my goodness gracious, please don't do this right now. It's like hopefully everybody's 2019 and 2020 school year is going pretty well, better than mine at least. That's my hope for all my viewers, is that everybody's doing good. I think that's part of the reason why I haven't been uploading very much. It's just I haven't been motivated. Things just haven't been going very well in my life. And then when the school figured that out and they started calling me down and trying to figure out exactly what was going on. You see, it's great when the school tells you to come down to the main office because they think that there's something wrong with you. And then you know what they do? They don't do anything at all to help you. Oh, it's joy. It's just joy. Yes, I hear you're trying to signal to people. Oh my god. You know what I'm going to name this episode? Naughty Barrels. No, Troublesome Barrels. You know how in, isn't it Thomas the Train? They used to have the Troublesome Trucks. Well, I'm going to name this episode Troublesome Barrels. Okay, listen. This is really easy, okay? All you got to do is just get set down on this pallet. Just going to cry. Okay. I think we finally have the barrel on. I'm going to just leave it like that. It's really close to the edge, but let's just push it forward. I think, watch it fall off. Okay, no, we're good. Troublesome barrels. Yeah, these barrels are really troublesome. Well, you know what the good thing is now? Look, I can lift this up with the barrels, but I can't lift a barrel up individually. Man, so, as I was saying, I was talking about how this school year isn't the best year of my life. It's been the worst school year I think I've ever had. And, what I was going to say was, this school year may suck. It's even more than just the grades that are the problem. Like, my grades are okay now. Like, they're actually not bad. It was just just the quarter before the half semester. So, the ending of first semester ends in December before we leave on Christmas break. And, used to end in January, but then as I got into 7th grade, they changed that, which I think I'm okay with. I'm okay with them changing it. It kind of makes things a little easier. End the semester before we go on the longest break of the school year. Obviously, other than summer vacation, which is, 3 months. But, okay, listen. Barrel, you're troublesome. All I need is for you to go on the pallet. You're going to fall. Hey! No, you fell. Okay. Anyways, that being said, even though this hasn't been the best school year, I don't want school to be shut down for the rest of the year, and us having to do these online classes, it's just not going to be good. Like, as a person who's not necessarily the most mentally stable person in the world, this is definitely not an easy task to have to deal with, is online schooling. It's just, no, I want to see the teacher. I want to be in the classroom. Our jazz band concert, which was supposed to be tomorrow, it was actually a field trip. It got canceled. The play got canceled. There's a play that the school does, and it got canceled. Honestly, a lot of the drama kids were sad about it. Yeah, some of the drama kids, they put their lives and soul into these plays at school. And to have it canceled, literally to have it canceled 2 days before the show. The show was supposed to be in 2 days, and then the show got canceled. And so they were like, oh, well, we'll record it, and that was the plan. And then, unfortunately, the superintendent of the building said, No more activities will be going on after 2:30 last Friday. This is doable. So they weren't able to get it recorded. There was a lot of unhappy drama kids, which I can relate to them. Okay, listen. Barrel, this has been the hardest thing I think I've ever had to do in Farming Simulator, is just loading on stupid barrels. Okay, listen. Okay, listen. This is doable. That's doable. If I put this like this, we're going to watch it tip over. We're going to watch this whole trailer tip. But I think if I put it like this, you should be able to just... Wow, look at that. Now it's time to go home. We should really take these IBCs home at some point. Obviously, it would be a very good idea to take the IBCs home. I can't... It's fine. I think you can get this pallet on some website. Yeah, some website. I don't remember what website it is. Look at how heavy this is. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you back at the house. Oh, my God. Back at our combine. I'm thinking we'll just have to drive like this. This thing is not stable. Alright, so the stream I was watching, or listening to, seems to have crashed. I all of a sudden saw the views just drop. There were like 160 people watching. 30 seconds later, no, maybe like a minute or so later, there were only like 20 people watching. So the stream crashed, which is fun. Obviously, very, very fun. So yeah. I don't know. I guess I needed something to listen to. Sometimes when you're playing Farming Simulator and you're in a quiet room, you need something to listen to. There we go. So we can just, yeah, we can just do this. There we go. So now we've loaded that all up. There we go. I'll just leave the skid steer for now since it's already here. We'll just leave it here. We'll get the Deutz fueled up when it comes around. So we have just a little bit left here to do, and we are done finally with the first field that we ever planted in Farming Simulator 19. Well, in this map. Our other fields that we've harvested, other than the grass field, have all came pre-planted. So I mean, I guess that saves some money in a way, but I mean, kind of costed a good $100,000 just to buy the land. Other than that, this is the first field we actually started from basically nothing. There was a crop of cotton, I think, in this field. We can actually tell, because I know we have a little bit of the old crop left from whatever we didn't cultivate. I think last year, I don't know, we did a no-till kind of method in this field, so we did miss a few spots, but I think next year we'll hopefully have some better equipment. I am full. That's one thing about this combine, is it keeps moving when it's full. The other combines in this game don't actually do that, so yeah, that's something to pay attention to, especially when you're not paying attention to how full your combine is. Anyways, you know what's great about having a field that's square-shaped is you can move in a straight line back and forth down the field, and I pretty much paid no attention to what I was doing. It was like I was using GPS. The only real thing I did as far as paying attention to the game was turning around. Other than that, I was actually watching a live stream during most of that. It's just that easy with this modern day stuff. I don't know, but there's this cool detail with the bottom screen. If you look at the bottom screen, we have the top screen, we have the bottom screen. It'll actually tell you how full your combine is. You see how it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? It's kind of a cool detail. Let's see, what was this crop before? It was cotton, right? Yeah, it was cotton. So, through our methods of no-till, we have turned this into a canola field that I think is going to be pretty profitable. How many trailer loads do we have? 2 or 3? Yeah, we have 3 trailer loads. I said we were going to have 5. Okay, yeah, the yield is not that great in this field, but that's okay. Man, I have something wrong with my lip. It's been in a lot of pain. I think my tongue, I think I've been like licking the side of my lip for some reason. And I think the constant rubbing of my tongue against that little part of my lip is causing it to be in a lot of pain. Let's not destroy crops now. Yeah, it's really weird. There we go. We're done. We're done. Let's see, I'm going to take a few pictures here. I think what we'll do is we'll definitely take a few pictures with the trailer as well. We're going to have to make sure we take this picture pretty quickly because I imagine this combine's going to get unloaded pretty fast. Oh, don't run. Oh, we ran into the skid steer. That could be expensive. There we go. Now, if only we had our doits. Okay. Let's set up a follow me. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm not going to bother with a follow me because we have cotton here. Not cotton. We have oats here. They're not yet ready to harvest. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to park the combine here for right now. Seeing that we're not yet done here. And besides, we have 2 fields at home. Might as well we just finish this part because when 29 and 25 are ready to harvest, this will be ready to harvest. So we might as well just leave what we got here. Please say the game didn't just crash because that would be an ultra shame. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think the game might have just crashed. Ah, okay, and it didn't crash. So anyways, as I was saying, when field 25 and 29 are ready, this little bit of whatchamacallit will be ready too. You know what? Let's save the game while we're at it. I think that would be a very, very good thing to do, as the game kind of just crashed almost. And I've been playing since about 1:30, so it's been about 2 hours that I've been recording. Not sure how long this video is. Obviously, with time lapses, I imagine it'll be a lot shorter. But let's just leave this right here for right now. We'll just leave it in the field. I'm thinking what it looks like in the weather is that tomorrow in-game it will be raining. So we probably won't get the harvest of this field in until Monday. If not, by Thursday, the latest. I'm not even sure if this is going to be ready to harvest tomorrow. So we'll just have to wait and see. Let's go get our Deutz. We're already in it. Because, yay, teleporting. Get our trailer. Because that's what we need in our life. Lives. Lives. We need to do that in our life. Okay. You know what? We might be able to leave the skid steer in the field. Because if we run out of fuel again, at least the skid steer is already there to help, right? We're going to need our baler, Should we bail it up? Yeah, we'll bail it up. It'll just be extra cash. Really, I'm all about making money right now. So if there's a chance to earn some extra bucks, and that is through bailing, we're definitely going to do bailing. Just square bail it all up and get it into a trailer. Now, we might need to do 2 trailer loads, which if we do, I'm okay with that. Because this field, I think, is actually a lot bigger than... Yeah, I'm thinking this chunk here is a little bit bigger than 28. So, if we have to do 2 trailer loads, I'm okay with that. It's just something we're going to have to do. We could, of course, store it in the barn for now, but I don't think we should. Just bales. Let's just sell the bales. It'll be extra cash. It'll be fine. Right there. Perfect. We'll put the covers on it. There we go. We'll take the skid steer and shut the whatchamacallit off, the hazard lights. We will travel this way. Actually, you know what? While we're at it, while we're just moving slowly here, let me see if there's anything about the earthquake. If you missed, we had an earthquake potentially. I'm seeing nothing about an earthquake, though. According to what I'm reading, is about an earthquake in Utah, Salt Lake City. I'm seeing nothing about an earthquake here, but for some reason, the whole house shook. So I'm not really sure what's going on here. Let's leave this right here. Head back home with the joints, and I think we're done with today's episode. I'm thinking that when we do the home oat fields, we'll just do it in one go. So 1 episode to mow both fields, and then maybe we can bale it up in a different episode. 1 episode just to do 29, 25. So I'm thinking we might have 2 more episodes in this in-game year. I don't think I'm going to do any more hay. I think I got all the hay I really feel like getting out. If I do, it'll be off screen. We could always get a pit, a silage pit or something, but I think that costs money that I don't really want to spend. Silos. We have these tiny bunker silos that cost like $15. 15,000. You know, it would not suck to get this field into like a little bit of a silage field. That wouldn't suck. We don't have enough money for that. Could get one of these bigger ones. I'm just not a fan of doing silage. I would much rather bale it and then wrap it and do silage that way. I don't know. I'm just more of a baling fan, to be honest. Some people like to do silage. Other people like to do bales. I think bales are easier to work with. That's why I don't really do silage very much in this game. At the same time, one might argue, well, if you want to sell it, it might be a lot easier to transport a semi-load of silage than a trailer load of silage bales. Because think about it, you could load it into an auger, have the auger pointed to the trailer, load it that way, pretty easy, rather than having to load every bale one by one or in multiple loads. Obviously, the loading process takes a little longer, but it's much easier to store, in my opinion. Especially when you're doing cows and stuff like that, it's just so much easier to do silage bales and everything like that. We'll have to see. I think we're far away from ever doing something like that. Our farm right now is like the average American farm, I think. Average small-scale American farm. Man, we really aren't doing that great with the canola. I was hoping we'd get a lot more canola. Oh my goodness. It's pushing us out. Hey. Let's take a look. I'm hoping it didn't go inside of this little room. If it did, we're going to have problems. We already have problems in this building. Let's pull this out. Because if silage spilled into this little concrete room, I can't... You're telling me I'm too fat that I can't fit under here? Okay. Okay, fair enough. Joy. Joy of being fat. Fat farmer we are. No. Is there a plane? No, it's not a plane. Okay. Go. I'm hoping it didn't, because if it did, I don't think I'm going to be able to get in here. No, there's no silage that went into this room. We have holes in the bottom of the floor, as you can see. It's a good thing silage didn't get in here. I was hoping we'd have more canola, but we really, I don't know. It's not great. Not terrible. It's a few truckloads, though. So, I mean, I guess that's okay. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, I've been playing for like 2 hours, maybe 3 hours even. I'm actually exhausted. Today's just been a horrible day. I'll see you in the next episode of Farming Simulator. I'm pretty sure this video is going to come out on Friday. But yes, I will see you in that episode. Thank you so much for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. See you later. Peace!